Hi guys, it's me. This isn't an update or anything like that. I just wanted to let you guys know what I did today. I went to the bookstore. I like to do that sometimes. And I'm anxiously waiting till the very last installment of Wheel of Time comes out. But until then, I must amuse myself with what I can find. Speaking of, I looked through the adolescent books. I gotta tell you, they didn't have books like that when I was growing up. I mean, who am I to judge? Maybe it'll get kids, to read more now, but it's like teen porn. I guess the books growing up that I read weren't that interesting. Probably would have read even more if that would have been possible. Growing up, I had like baby books and then adult books, and like in between those, like Babysitter's Club and Nancy Drew, R.L. Stein, whatever. But it wasn't like porn, But that kind of reminds me of a story, actually. When I was really little, I used to spend the summers in Florence, and I'd hang out with my cousins. And we were like sisters. They were both female. One was my age, one was just a few years older. But we were inseparable, and we were sisters, and I loved them so much. And in fact, they used to tease me and say that I was adopted. But since they were blonde and I was redheaded, and it's ridiculous though. My cousins, they're both, like, I kid you not, gorgeous, like drop-dead, blonde beauty queens, both of them. Give me a break, and me the redhead stepchild. At any rate, but they both went through this phase where at night they would have me tell them a story, because I guess they liked the sound of my voice or something like that. And interestingly enough, they always promised to tell me a story after I told them one, but invariably they'd fall asleep and I'd never get my story. But either way, I remembered I would rather just make up stories than read them, because they were just boring books, growing up. That's really all we had. But my dad had a good idea, and I don't know if he actually meant to do this or not, but like, he would get super excited about a book like, To Kill a Mockingbird or Tom Sawyer or something, like well before, like way beyond my grade level, I suppose. And like, he just talked to me about it and even let me read these books, and I just remember thinking like how cool that was, because I always thought, I was getting like a special treat or something, because it's like, ooh, this is for, grown-ups, ooh. And that kind of, it worked. It definitely did the trick, because I thought, I was being super sneaky, so I wanted to like read it and, read it as fast as I could, so, I didn't get caught or have it taken away from me or whatever. It's like, it's silly. But, I was really young. I remember reading To Kill a Mockingbird, and like, not really, like, I don't have a lot of privacy. I never had my own room until like college, when a roommate of mine moved out for just a couple of months, and then I got another roommate. But at any rate, I always had a share room, so it's really hard to get privacy and stuff. So I remember, like, the only time I could just get away and just read was if I climbed up a tree, literally, or there was this old antique wardrobe that we used to have in my brother's bedroom, and it looked like it had drawers at the bottom, but it was actually hollowed out. And then you open up like these two doors, and you see the rod where you hang like your winter clothes, that kind of thing. So I would literally like hide in there. And the bottom of it was filled with all of our camping stuff, like our sleeping bags and stuff like that. Mom had just put that in there. And there wasn't a light or anything like that. And we didn't have these little push light things that we have now, which is really cool, by the way. So my only solution was to, I had this yo-yo that if you press a button, it would turn on. So I would like suspend this little yo-yo from the clothes rack and have it, hanging down over my book so I could read. And I would just spend hours curled up on a pile of sleeping bags reading my book by the light of a yo-yo. I didn't make any of that up. Anyway, oh, back to what I was talking about. I went to the bookstore and this is what I got. It's Stone of Tears by Terry Goodkind. It's been a while since I've read a Goodkind book, actually. The last one I read was Wizard's First Rule, which I have to say, spot on, because it's true. I think I'm going to adopt the Wizard's First Rule as my first rule. At any rate, I'm really excited about this book. So if you guys have any reviews of it, let me know. No spoilers, though. Anyway, bye. Oh, and don't forget, I'm greater than you.